founder of International Center of Assessments for Excellence, how do accreditation standards, because that is something no school want to even think about. So how do accreditation standards influence this quality of teaching learning process?
So having standards is very critical. It's very, very critical. It definitely determines the overall quality of teaching and learning process. Any standard, whether accreditation or a management system standard like ISO 21001, a standard gives you very clear guidelines as to what as a school you should be doing, what as an educational institution you should be delivering. The standards promote collaboration, they foster a lot of accountability in the systems, and the key focus is always on effectiveness and efficiency of your educational processes, which is definitely going to ultimately enhance the teaching and learning experience. Standards do give you a framework of global benchmarks that aligns local practices with international best practices. So even if you're a very small school in the suburban area or the rural setup, you would still be able to align your systems within international schools if you're able to adopt the standards in the right spirit. And this would ensure that your students receive a high quality education that, of course, meets the global expectations. Schools can compare themselves with those benchmarks and identify the areas where they need to improve so that they get the confidence that their teaching methods and the systems are relevant and they are effective. You need some yardstick to actually measure how happy and how satisfied your stakeholders are. How much your teachers are able to collaborate and work together. Do they share best practices? Do they learn from each other? When this happens, the teachers create a more cohesive and a supportive learning environment, which will surely directly benefit the students. And it will also encourage the professional development. It will help educators, stay updated with the latest teaching strategies. When you adopt an accreditation standard, the third-party academic audits become a very important component. And the third-party audits would keep validating your initiatives. When people are coming from outside with an unbiased view, they will give you a very useful feedback as to how you can enhance accountability. And when the schools adhere to these standards and they are regularly audited, they feel accountable for the quality of education that they provide. And this motivates not only the educators and the students to strive for excellence, but also the parents. You will see that, your stakeholders are more engaged, they feel more empowered, and they feel better heard because their feedback is taken by the school from time to time. So I think to have an effective and a student-centered approach to learning, it is very critical that each school adopts the standards, whether national or international.